Won the toss in this football game and elected to defend the goal to our left. And there's the boot. End over end, going down to the 3-yard line to Bill Hudson. Back to the 5, 10, 15, 20, gets away from a tackler, and he's to the 22-yard line before he's knocked down by Tom O'Leary. First and 10, Volkman gets the ball, rolls to his right now, looks to pass, throws downfield, it's incomplete. That pass intended for the split end, John Wright. There's the snap. Handoff goes to the fullback, Rich Johnson, over right tackle, and he's stopped by Eric Norrie and Mike McGill, along with Kevin Hardy. It's 3rd down and 9. Back to pass goes Volkman, looks to the left side. He throws out of bounds over the head of John Wright. 3 games ago, I should say, against Purdue. Came back last week and played, and was in this ball game until just injured a moment ago. The center from is fumbled. Breider has it. He's hit. He fumbles the ball. Illinois recovers back on the 7-yard line. However, it'll be Notre Dame's football. The pass from center was bad, fumbled by Charlie Breider, and Notre Dame has a 1st down, 10 yards to go. Jeff Kaiser recovered for Illinois, but it'll be Notre Dame's football at the 7-yard line of Illinois. Irish now out of the huddle. Jim Seymour and Rocky Blyer are split to the left. Seymour in the slot, I formation in the backfield. 1st and goal to go from the 7. There's the snap. Hanratty hands the ball to Gladieux, who is dumped as he tries the left side. Fritz Harms makes the tackle for Illinois.
Bad break for the Irish, with Hardy getting hurt early in the game, as he did at Purdue on about the 2nd play. Here he's made for about 3 plays.
By Gladieux, it's 2nd down, goal to go from the 8-yard line of Illinois. I formation in the backfield. There's the snap. Hanratty keeps the ball, rolls to his right. He's hit at the 10-yard line, gets away from one tackler, however, goes out of bounds at just about the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down, still goal to go from the Illini 8-yard line. Terry Hanratty calls the signal. It's the draw play to Zimmerman. He's to the 5, goes to the left side, and gets to the 4-yard line, where he's stopped by Dave Tomasula and Rich Erickson. Azzaro will attempt a field goal from the 12-yard line. There's the snap. The ball is up in the air, and it's good. The score is Notre Dame 3, Illinois nothing. Time in now for State Farm.
Here at Champaign, Illinois, the Irish are ready to kick off. They lead 3-0. 13 minutes to go in the 1st quarter.
There's the kick by Azzaro. Houston and Breider back. Houston at the 5, to the 10, 15, 20, and the same spot, 21 or 22-yard line. I formation now for Illinois. 1st and 10 from the 22. Handoff goes to the fullback, 49, Carson Brooks, and he's over right tackle to about the 24 or 25. A gain of 3 on the play. The ball at the 25. It's 2nd and 7. I formation. Handoff goes to the fullback, Johnson, over left tackle to about the 27-yard line, and that's all. 3rd down and 6. Volkman back to pass, straight back, throws out here to the right. It's complete to Wright at the 34-yard line. He retreats to the 30, gets away from the tackler, and goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Johnny Wright.
Wright's quite a track star. When Wheaton High School, he was a great hurdler, and he's a fine track athlete down here at the University of Illinois.
The 36 for the Illini. Wright is split to the right this time. Back to pass goes Volkman, looking for Wright. And it's no good, out of bounds. Wright caught the football. Illinois at their own 36-yard line. Wright is split wide to the left this time. In motion comes the halfback. He gets the pitch to the left. It's Houston around the left side to the 40 and hit at the 41-yard line by Tom O'Leary and Mike McGill. Wright is flanked wide to the right this time. In motion goes Brooks to the right. The handoff to the fullback right up the center, Rich Johnson, and he's to the 49-yard line. Flipped the ball a little low. Got away from Breider. Let's see what happens this time. There's the snap. Good one this time. Breider gets his kick away. However, it's low and end over end, bouncing at the 35-yard line of Notre Dame and finally going out of bounds at the Notre Dame 29-yard line. First and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Zimmerman, the setback. Seymour is split to the right. Hanratty rolls to his left now. He's looking to throw, being chased. He's back at his 20-yard line. Finally gets the ball away. It's complete to Seymour at the 39-yard line. He's driven out of bounds immediately by Fred Wolf. Playing a first down. The ball at the 39. First and 10, Notre Dame. Hanratty, the quarterback, hands the ball to Zimmerman, the fullback, right up the middle to the 43-yard line, where he's stopped by Dave Tomasula. It's second down and 6 yards to go. Hanratty gets the ball, hands it off to Zimmerman to the 45-yard line. The ball at the 45-yard line of Notre Dame. Blyer split to the left. Hanratty gets the ball right straight back to pass, throw over the center, and it is incomplete to Seymour at the 45-yard line of Illinois. There's the snap from center. Rocky Blyer kicking for Notre Dame. Gets away a good one this time. Ron Bess has it back at the 12-yard line, but he slips and falls immediately. Score 3-0. Notre Dame in the lead. First and 10, Illinois from their own 17-yard line. The handoff goes to Brooks right up the middle, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Big Mike McCoy in there with Mike McGill. 17, call it second and 10. Volkman has the ball now, rolling to his right for Illinois. Throws, and the ball looked like it might have been batted because it was a bad pass that time. Bob Kuchenberg far to the right. In the slot to that side is Bill Houston. There's the snap. Back goes Volkman. He throws to the right side. It's batted up in the air, incomplete. The pass was intended for right. Over there defending was O'Leary, Smithberger. Charlie Breither will be doing the kicking for Illinois. He's standing at his own 3-yard line. There's the snap. A good one this time. Gets his kick away. Kind of a floater. Shane takes it. Fair catch at the 38-yard line of Illinois. And one of the Illinois boys falls over him. And we get a Notre Dame first and 10 at the Illinois 38. Seymour is to the left along with Blyer. I formation in the backfield. Pitch back goes to Gladieux, and he gets to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Everyone happy in the stands at the moment as Notre Dame has the ball. Second and 7 at the 35 of Illinois. I formation in the backfield. The pitch back goes to Gladieux over left tackle. He's hit at the 32 but fights his way forward to the 30-yard line. Third down and 3 for Notre Dame. Seymour split wide to the right this time. Terry Hanratty calls the signal, hands to Gladieux again. He's got the first down inside the 25-yard line. Making the stop for Illinois was Dick Tate.
Gladieux carried for first down. Dick Tate, the tackler. This series of downs will start on.
Gladieux is split wide to the right this time, and split to the left is Seymour as Zimmerman gets the ball right up the center over the 20 and to about the 18-yard line, where he's stopped by Fritz Harms. It's second down 5. The ball at the 19-yard line now as the handoff goes to Hanratty. Hand that ball. Let's see. I couldn't see, but the tackle was made by Dave Tomasula. It was Gladieux again. Blyer to the left, Seymour to the right. Hanratty the quarterback. There's the snap. Hanratty back to pass again. Being chased now. He is hit and still fighting. He gets away from 4 tacklers and is finally brought down at the 18-yard line. Jeff Trigger, the left defensive end, was finally the man that brought Hanratty down, and Terry literally slipped from the grasp of at least 5 different tacklers.
Jim, I think it's very interesting to note on that play that Hanratty was ready to eat that ball. He kept fighting to get free, and he did finally get free for short yardage. But it was the game last Saturday where he threw a couple of desperation passes in that situation, and it cost Notre Dame.
Yard line. There's the snap. The ball is kicked. It's up in the air, and it's good. Notre Dame leads in this football game by the score of 6-0 by virtue of 2 field goals by Joe Azzaro. One from the 12, one from the 36. There's approximately 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Azzaro will be kicking off for Notre Dame. Charlie Breither and Bill Houston are back deep for the Illini. There's the kick, end over end this time. And back to Bryther at the 2-yard line. He's back to the 5, the 10, being chased. Gets away from one tackler, is brought down at the 16-yard line by Chuck Lauck.
Jim, there was a flag down in the field. I noticed the Notre Dame ball club retreating, so it looks like they're going to kick over again.
After a 5-yard penalty for offside on the kickoff. There's the whistle, and there's the kick. Good kick again this time. It's Bryther. Over his head, goes into the end zone and out of the end zone. Brooks, Johnson, and Houston are the running backs. Bess gets the ball, goes back to pass. He's going to run with it now. He's to the 23-yard line and tripped up and rolls forward to the 25. The ball probably will be spotted about the 24-yard line. It's 2nd down 6, the ball at the 24. Right is split to the left. Bob Bess gets the ball, rolls to his right now. He's being chased. He's going to run with it to the 25, to the 28-yard line, and he's stopped over on the far side of the field by 3 Notre Dame tacklers. 3rd down and 2 from the Illinois 28-yard line. The handoff goes to Johnson over left tackle. He does not get the first down. Rich Johnson carrying over the left side was stopped. Tom Shane is back deep to receive the punt for the Irish. There's the snap, a good one. Bryther gets his kick away. It's end over end. It's Shane at the 45 of Notre Dame, back to the 50, to the 45, the 40, to the 35, and to the 33-yard line goes Tom Shane. And the kicker, Charlie Bryther, makes the stop for Illinois.
And Mike McCoy was beautiful to watch that time because Mike came back to about the 50-yard line, and he put a block on an Illinois defender there that sprung Tommy for the additional yardage. And boy, that Illini really felt that block from McCoy. It was solid, it was hard.
1st and 10 at the Illinois 33-yard line. There's the snap. It's the draw play to Blyer. He's to the 30, to the 25, gets away from a tackler and spins to the 20-yard line. Terry Miller makes the stop for Illinois as Rocky Blyer moves 13 yards to the 20-yard line. Notre Dame's 3rd first down in the football game. Notre Dame doing much more running so far in this football game than they... Gladieux and Seymour are to the right this time as Hanratty gets the ball, hands to Zimmerman, and he gets about a yard off left tackle before he's stopped by Dick Tate. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Notre Dame with the lead, 6-0. They also have the football, 2nd and 10 at the 20 of Illinois. Zimmerman gets the ball over left tackle to about the 16-yard line. The stop again is made by Dick Tate. 3rd down and 6 with the ball at the 16-yard line of Illinois. Gladieux and Seymour are to the right for the Irish. There's the snap. Back to pass goes Hanratty. Throws out here to the right. Complete to Blyer. 15, 10, and flies to about the 7-yard line. Rocky Blyer, the captain. A good comeback block that time by Bob Gladieux. Fred Wolf was the man to make the stop for Illinois.
Picked up another first down on that one. The Irish now have that football very deep in Illinois territory at the 7-yard line. They're leading 6-0. Here's another.
Hanratty is now 2 for 2. A minute left in the first quarter. The ball is at the 7-yard line. Goal to go for Notre Dame. 1st and goal. Zimmerman gets the ball right up the center. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Jeff Zimmerman took that handoff from Terry Hanratty, went right up the middle behind the blocking of Tom McKinley, Steve Quinn, and Dick Swatland. He was hit at about the 3-yard line and dragged Rich Erickson into the end zone for the touchdown. So Azzaro will be in to kick to attempt the extra point for Notre Dame. Hanratty will hold. There's the snap. The ball is placed. It's up in the air, and it's good. The score is Notre Dame 13, Illinois nothing. And now this word from B.F. Goodrich.
Notre Dame ready to kick off. They lead in this ball game 13-0. Azzaro moves up to kick, and here's Jeff.
Houston and Bryther back. It's Bryther in the end zone about 2 yards deep. He elects not to run it out. That'll bring it right, way to the right this time. Bess hands the ball to number 32, Rich Johnson, over the right side. He's to about the 30, or the 22-yard line. down 8 from the 22 of Illinois. There's the snap. On the option play comes Bess, gets away from the tackler, but does not get away from the second tackler at about the 23 or 24-yard line. The second man was Mike McGill. Bobo Olson also in there, along with Chuck Lauk. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Notre Dame 13, Illinois nothing.
Illinois has the ball. Jim Morse.
3rd and 7 from the 23. Bess back to pass. Now he's going to have to run. He's being chased. He's brought down as he comes up the center. Chuck Lauk making the stop along with Mike McCoy for Notre Dame. Tommy Shane back deep for Notre Dame, standing at approximately his own 40-yard line. Ryder standing at his own 10.
Ryder in punt position.
There's the snap. Good one again. He gets his kick away. It's end over end. Going to Shane at the 35 of Notre Dame. Back to the 40. And to the 45. Gets away from one tackler. Can't get away from that third tackler, however, who was Ryder once again, and drives. 1st and 10, Notre Dame from their own 46-yard line. Seymour is split wide to the right. Terry Hanratty gets the football, hands off to Rocky Blyer right up the center, and he's to the 48 or 49-yard line. As Gladieux and Seymour go to the right side with Seymour in the slot, Blyer and Zimmerman are the setbacks. It's the draw play to Blyer. He's to the 50, to the 45-yard line of Illinois before he's stopped by Plavik again for the Illini. Tight formation this time for Notre Dame. The handoff goes to Zimmerman. He's got the first down over right tackle. Dave Tomasula making the stop for Illinois. 1st and 10, Notre Dame from the Illini 42-yard line. Terry Hanratty calls the signals. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Blyer over right tackle, and he's to about the 38-yard line before he's dropped by Dave Tomasula again. Jim Seymour is split to the right. Gladieux and Zimmerman are the setbacks. Terry Hanratty hands to his fullback, who is dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Jeff Zimmerman is dropped by Mike McDonough. Right now, Seymour has 70. It's 3rd down and 6. At the 39, as Hanratty goes back to pass, throws over the center. It's complete to Seymour at the 30-yard line. He was dropped immediately by Fred Wolf, and that'll be another first down for Notre Dame.
A good demonstration of the hands that Jim Seymour has. Wolf actually was hitting him. Seymour leaned back toward the line of scrimmage to haul that one in and hung on to it as he was dropped to the turf.
A gain of 9 yards on that play. It's first down, 10 yards to go. Notre Dame from the Illini 30-yard line. There's the snap. It's the draw play to Zimmerman, and he is to the 26-yard line before he's stopped by Terry Miller. And I mentioned a moment ago that Jim Seymour was about to tie an all-time Notre Dame record, and he did that with his last catch. He has now caught 71 passes in his career at Notre Dame, and that ties him with Joe Heaton, who was a great Notre Dame football player in 53-4-5. It's 2nd down 6, the ball at the 26-yard line. The handoff this time goes to Rocky Blyer, and he fights his way forward to perhaps the 24-yard line. Out to the left this time, and in the slot is Seymour. Seymour gets the pass, catches it at the 20-yard line. That was a quick spot pass going from Terry Hanratty to Jim Seymour, and he was brought down almost immediately by Ron Bess. And the ball is spotted just outside the 20-yard line with about a half a yard to go for the first down. It'll be 4th down and a half a yard. And Seymour has just set an all-time Notre Dame record with his 72nd reception. Everyone's in tight. Hanratty gets the ball. That goes to Zimmerman. First down over right tackle to the 18-yard line. Dave Tomasula, along with Terry Miller, the 2 linebackers, make the stop. Irish out of the huddle now. With 1st and 10, as Frank told you, at the 18-yard line. Hanratty goes back to pass, rolls to his right. He looks now, throws over the center. Touchdown, Notre Dame to Seymour. What a catch.
That was fascinating to watch because I had my eyes on Gladieux, and he was wide open right at the goal line. And watching him, I saw that pass caught, and for the briefest flash of a second, I thought it had been intercepted until I saw that it was Seymour with the ball.
And what a catch it was, Frank, going high in the air with Ron Bess right on top of him. He drag that ball in for the touchdown. Azzaro will attempt the extra point. There's the snap. It's up in the air. And it's good. With the score, Notre Dame 20, Illinois nothing. Let's call in our friend from State Farm.
This is Frank Sweeney along with Jim Morris at Champaign, Urbana, where the Irish now kick off leading 20-0.
Into the wind, Azzaro kicks. It's taken at the 14-yard line. Back to the 20, 25, and to the 27-yard line goes Bill Houston. Upended on the far side of the field by Chuck Lau. And the ball is at the 28-yard line of Illinois. 1st and 10 for the Illini. Back to pass goes Bob Bess. He throws. It's incomplete. The pass was intended for tight end. 2nd down, 10 from the 28. Bob Bess back to pass again. Chased by Kuchenberg. Kuchenberg falls. Now he's being chased again. Finally gets the ball away. And it is complete at the 35-yard line. Carson Brooks took that pass from Bob Bess, who was throwing the football as he was almost on the ground. Mike McGill was in there rushing Bob Bess, and Bess couldn't have been more than a foot or two off the ground when he got that pass away, completing it to Carson Brooks at the 35-yard line. Right you are, Frank. It's 3rd and 3 from the 35. The pass goes to right. It's complete at the 42. And they rule that Johnny Wright went to his knees at the 43-yard line, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Illini second first down of the football game. The ball is spotted right at the Illini 44-yard line as they begin to move the football.
First quarter, Miami of Ohio 7, Ohio University nothing.
It's 1st and 10, Illinois at their own 44. There's a penalty marker down, and the pass is intercepted this time by John Pergine at the 50. He gets back to the 41-yard line of Illinois before he's stopped by Carson Brooks, but there's a penalty marker on the play.
There's a flag on the play. Carson Brooks makes the tackle after the interception.
Illegal procedure, I think, is the call or indication against Illinois, so Notre Dame probably will take the ball. That's their wisest move. That's what they do.
That's it. Irish out of the huddle. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line of Illinois. Gladieux is to the right, Seymour to the left. Terry Hanratty gets the football, goes back. He sets, he throws, and it is incomplete at the 30-yard line. 2nd down, 10, still at the 41-yard line of Illinois. Gladieux to the right, Seymour to the left. Hanratty gets the ball, back to pass, plenty of time. He looks long, he throws for Blyer. It's intercepted at the 15-yard line. Dick Tate makes the interception for Illinois.
Hanratty intended this pass.
So, turnabout is fair play, Frank.
Seymour was just about 5 yards shy of the mark that time, and I wasn't sure in my own mind whether the pass was overthrown, intended for Seymour, or intended for the deep man.
They have it at their own 16, 1st and 10. Bob Bess is the quarterback. He goes back to pass, throws a nice pass. It's incomplete at the 30. Illinois out of the huddle with 2nd down from their own 16-yard line. Bob Bess goes back to pass, throws over the center. It's almost intercepted by Notre Dame. However, it's incomplete. Back deep for Notre Dame. Again goes Tom Shane. 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Notre Dame in the lead, 20-0. Here comes the snap from center. It's a good one again. Ryther gets the kick away. End over end, driving Shane back to his own 40. Here he comes back to the 42. He gets a good block. Gets away from one tackler, but he's going to get caught back there at his 37-yard line. Nice defensive play by Illinois' Jeff Kaiser.
Notre Dame 37.
Notre Dame 1st and 10 from their own 37. Fake draw play, and a pass out here is incomplete, intended for Gladieux. Notre Dame 2nd and 10 from their own 37. Seymour and Blyer are to the left. The handoff goes to Gladieux over right tackle, and he's stopped after a gain perhaps of about a yard by Dave Tomasula. Blyer and Seymour to the left, with Seymour in the slot. Hanratty gets the ball, hands it to Blyer to the 40, 45. Over the 50 and to the 46-yard line. Dick Tate making the stop, and if I said Blyer, that was Bob Gladieux, the ball carrier. Out of the huddle comes Notre Dame with 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of Illinois. Terry Hanratty, the quarterback. He gets the snap, hands it to Zimmerman right up the middle to the 40, puts his head down and fights his way to the 35-yard line of Illinois. From the 35-yard line of Illinois, there's the snap. Hanratty hands the ball to his halfback who goes to the 30-yard line again. It's Bob Gladieux. The stop is made again by Tony Plavik. The football, 2nd down and about 5. The ball just inside the 30-yard line. There's the snap. Rocky Blyer gets the football and fights his way forward to perhaps the 27-yard line before he's stopped by Terry Miller. Everyone in tight this time, including Seymour. There's a wide split, however, in the line. There's the handoff. It goes to Blyer. He's got the 1st down over the 25-yard line, and he's stopped by Dave Tomasula. So that leaves Zimmerman and Gladieux in the backfield. It's Gladieux with the football to the 23-yard line, and Mike Hogan puts the stop on him right there. Judging by the way he caught that touchdown pass, they can't be bothering him too much. It's 2nd and 9. Hanratty gets the ball, and he's going to be trapped back around the 30-yard line by Mike Hogan. Two minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the first half. It's 3rd down, 15. Hanratty gets the ball. He goes back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Looks long. He throws. The receiver is on the ground, and there's going to be an interference call. Jim Seymour of Notre Dame was knocked down by Fred Wolf. It's going to be called a holding penalty, apparently, against Illinois. There seems to be some confusion down on the field as referee Meyer. It's 3rd down and about a half a yard to go for the 1st down. The ball just inside the Illinois 15-yard line. The handoff goes to Zimmerman. He's got the 1st down right up the middle. The tackle was made by Dave Tomasula and Terry Miller. The two lines, Blyer and Zimmerman, the setbacks for Notre Dame. Terry Hanratty, the quarterback. There's the snap. It's Zimmerman right up the middle to the 9-yard line. Dave Tomasula again making a stop for Illinois. Jim Seymour is split to the right. Terry Hanratty gets the ball, hands it to Gladieux. Gladieux into the end zone for the touchdown. Bob Gladieux over right tackle, and I don't believe a man touched him as he traveled 10 yards for the touchdown for Notre Dame. And 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Notre Dame in the lead in this football game, 26-0. Joe Azzaro will be in to attempt the extra point for the Irish. There's the snap. The ball spotted, placed up in the air, and it's good. The score is Notre Dame 27, Illinois nothing. And now let's hear this from State Farm. Azzaro kicks off for Notre Dame. It's Bryther at the 10-yard line, back to the 15, 20, and dropped at the 27-yard line. Minute 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Houston is to the right this time. Bess goes back to pass, looks over the center, fires. It's complete to right at the 39-yard line. To the right this time. It's 2nd and 10 from the 26. It's the draw play to Rich Johnson, and he gets away from one tackler and goes to the 30 where he's stopped by Mike McGill. As Wright comes wide to the right, Houston is in the slot on the same side. Bob Bess gets the ball, rolls to his right. He's being chased by McCoy. He's to the 25 and knocked out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. Charlie Bryther will be in to kick again for Illinois, standing at his own 15-yard line. Tom Shane is the deep man for Notre Dame. There's the snap. Bryther gets his kick away. Good one this time, end over end with the win, driving Shane back to his own 25, back to the 30, to the 35, and to the 40, and to the 42-yard line goes Tom Shane. 10 from their own 42-yard line. Out of the huddle, Hanratty's the quarterback. He goes back to pass, rolls a little to his left, looks far down the right side now, throws a low pass, it's incomplete. Blyer and Seymour are to the left, with Seymour in the slot to that side. Here's the draw play this time to Gladieux, and he fights his way over the 45 to the 50 and into Illinois territory. Right you are, Frank. Notre Dame now out of the huddle now with 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line of Illinois. Terry Hanratty gets the ball. He's back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Now he's being rushed. Finally throws deep for Seymour. Seymour.
48 yards. Terry Hanratty and Jim Seymour. That looks like the combination that we got used to watching last fall when these two fellows as sophomores were sensational. The passing arm of Terry Hanratty, the receiving hands of Jim Seymour, and now Notre Dame leads 33-0. And again, in to attempt the extra point will be Joe Azzaro. Ball is spotted, it's up in the air, and it's no good this time, off to the right. So there's about 3 seconds at the quarter. Nebraska 7, Colorado nothing. Azzaro kicking off for Notre Dame. It's taken at the 18-yard line by Bill Houston, back to the 20, 22, to the 30, and falls at the 33 or 34-yard line. And there's the end of the first half with the scoreboard reading Notre Dame 33, Illinois nothing. In statistics, you can see that it is all Notre Dame in the first half. In first downs, the Irish lead 15-2. In yards rushing, Notre Dame 135 to Illinois 12. In passing yardage, Notre Dame 96, Illinois 26. Passes completed, 3 out of 14 for Illinois, 6 out of 11 for Notre Dame. Each team has intercepted one other pass. And in yards penalized, Illinois 15 and Notre Dame 5. We'll have the second half kickoff in just a moment.
Thank you, Frank. We need Dan McKissic will kick off for Illinois. Back deep for Notre Dame are Blyer, Haley, and Gladieux. There's the whistle, there's the kick. End over end, and it will be Blyer at the 12, back to the 15, 20, right up the middle of the 25, 30, 35, 40, and to the 48-yard line. Rocky Blyer, finally brought down by Jerry Pillett. And Notre Dame has the ball, 1st and 10, at their own 48-yard line as Rocky Blyer almost broke free with that kickoff. Zimmerman had 50 and 14 carries. Irish out of the huddle, 1st and 10 from their own 48. Zimmerman right up the middle to the 46-yard line. Be 2nd down and 7. Terry Hanratty gets the ball. He hands it to Gladieux over the right side, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Gladieux and Seymour go to the right this time. I formation in the backfield, Zimmerman and Blyer. There's the snap. Back to pass goes Hanratty. He looks down the middle. He throws. It's tipped up in the air and intercepted at the 25-yard line by Ron Bess. Back to the 30, 35, and to the 40. He's got some running room to the 50. Down to the Notre Dame 40, to the 30, to the 20. He may go all the way. Touchdown! Went 75 yards for a touchdown for the Illini. Tremendous run by Bennett. As he intercepted that ball, he was moving toward the east, cut back this way, let his blockers pick him up, and he did the rest. Dan McKissic will attempt the extra point. Dean Volkman will hold. There's the snap. Ball is spotted. It's placed. It's good. There's timeout on the field with the score. Notre Dame 33 and Illinois 7.
The Full Service Bank, a member of FDIC.
Haley at the 6-yard line, and he returned all the way to the Notre Dame 49-yard line before he was dropped by Rich Erickson. So we have 1st and 10 Notre Dame from their own 49. Out of the huddle they come. Gladieux and Seymour go to the right. The setbacks will be Zimmerman and Gladieux. Terry Hanratty's the quarterback. There's the snap. The handoff goes to Gladieux around right end, goes wide now, cuts back in and gets to the 45-yard line of Illinois before he's dumped by Fred Wolf. A gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line of Illinois. Seymour again to the left. It's the draw play this time to Gladieux. He gets exactly nowhere. He's brought down by Mike McDonough. This time Rocky Gladieux comes to the left. Jim Seymour is in the slot to the same side. 3rd and 4. Back to pass goes Hanratty. Throws out here on the swing pass to Gladieux at the 50s, to the 45, to the 40, and down at the 36-yard line of Illinois by Rich Erickson. At the 36-yard line of Illinois. The handoff goes to Gladieux right up the center. He's to the 30, bangs head on into a tackler and moves to the 26-yard line where he's brought down by Ron Bess. It's 2nd down and about a half a yard to go. The ball at the 26.5-yard line of Illinois. There's the snap. Handoff right up the center to the 25-yard line. It's a 1st down for Notre Dame. Dave Tomasula. Ball is at the 25-yard line of Illinois. It's 1st down, 10 Notre Dame. Terry Hanratty gets the ball again, hands this time to Jeff Zimmerman, who is dumped for about a yard loss by Jim Whiteside. The ball at the 26-yard line now of Illinois. Hanratty fakes to his back, goes back to pass, throws, it's intercepted again by Bess at the 20, to the 25, 30, 40, 50, and down to the Notre Dame 40. He's being chased by Zimmerman at the 20, 10, and he's brought down at the 7-yard line of Notre Dame. What a game. Ronnie Bess's play for the hometown. That's all he's come up with the most startling plays of the afternoon. 2 interceptions for long yardage. Picked that one in about the 20, I believe, and moved all the way down to the Notre Dame 5-yard line. There's a player injured on that one. As Illinois out of their huddle gets up to the line of scrimmage, they want to go, but the officials aren't in position. And now they will be ready to go. It's 1st down, goal to go at the 6. Bob Bess pitches back this time to Houston. He's being chased at the 10, brought down at the 8-yard line by Tom Shane. Len Weisblow in at tight end, replacing Craig Timko. It's 2nd down and 7 as Bess gets the ball, goes back to pass, rolls to his left this time, being chased by Lau. He is hit on the far side of the field and fights his way forward to the 4-yard line. The ball is at the 3-yard line now. It's 3rd, goal to go from the 3. Back to pass goes Bess. He throws now. It's over the head of the intended receiver, Craig Timko. Incomplete. It's 4th down, goal to go at the 3-yard line of Notre Dame. There's the snap. Bess goes back to pass. There's a penalty marker as Bess goes down at the 10-yard line. There's a penalty marker on the play. Going to be a penalty against Notre Dame. Half the distance to the goal. 6 back this time. And there's no touchdown. As Rich Johnson is brought down by Jim Smithberger and Tom Shane for Notre Dame. And the Irish hold at the Notre Dame 2-yard line.
Well, you can't take it away from Ron Bess, though. As the second half begun, Notre Dame was leading 33-0. Bess took a pass interception for 75 yards for a touchdown, and he returned another interception to the Notre Dame 5-yard line, but the defense of the Irish has been stubborn, and the Irish take over at their 2.
Out of the huddle comes Notre Dame now with Gladieux and Seymour to the right this time. 1st and 10 from their own 2-yard line. The handoff goes to Gladieux over left tackle, and he's out to approximately the 5. It's at their 5-yard line. It's 2nd down and 7. 3 men in the backfield this time. And the handoff goes to Gladieux, and he's out to the 10-yard line as he moves over left guard, and he's dropped by Dave Tomasula. Irish out of the huddle now. There's the snap. The handoff goes to Rocky Blyer right over the center. He's out over the 15 to the 19-yard line. It's another first down for Notre Dame as Ron Bess and Rich Erickson make the stop for Illinois. Jeff Zimmerman, the ball is at the 19-yard line of Notre Dame, 1st and 10. And it's Zimmerman right up the center over the 25 to the 26-yard line, and Tomasula again makes the stop for Illinois. The ball is at the Notre Dame 26. It's 2nd down and 3. Terry Hanratty calls the signals, hands off to Zimmerman again, right up the center. He's to the 30-yard line. It's another first down for the Irish, their 4th of the second half. Seymour split to the left this time. Terry Hanratty hands the ball again to Zimmerman over left tackle. He's out to perhaps the 32-yard line where he's stopped by Mike Hogan and again Dave Tomasula. Seymour to the right. Terry Hanratty gets the ball. It's the draw play this time to Crinity, and he's out to the 35 and falls forward to the 36-yard line. Again, it's Dave Tomasula in on the tackle along with co-captain Ron Bess. 3rd down and 4. The ball at the 36 of Notre Dame. Terry Hanratty in there. He gets the ball. Hands it to Rocky Blyer over right tackle. He does not get the first down. He's to perhaps the 37-yard line. And that looks like Rocky Blyer back to do the punting for Notre Dame. That it is. He gets his kick away. High and wobbly. Takes Illinois bounce at the 40-yard line as is picked off by Jim Weingartner and downed at the 40-yard line of Illinois. Illinois' ball, 1st and 10 from their own 40. Volkman, the quarterback, gets the ball back to pass, completes it to Johnny Wright at the 46-yard line of Notre Dame. Another first down now, their first of the second half. It's 1st and 10 at the 46 of Notre Dame. As the pitchback this time goes back to Houston, he fumbles it, and he's down at the 49-yard line, and there's a penalty marker on the play.
Clipping, referee Ramey Myers talking over with Notre Dame now.
28 yards to go for Illinois. Houston to the left, Wright to the right. Volkman gets the ball, swings to his left this time. He's being chased, and he's brought down by Bob Jokish. It's 2nd down and 29 as Volkman gets the ball, rolls to his right, throws down the center, and it is intercepted at the 40-yard line by Shane, back to the 50, down to the 40, and to the 30 and out of bounds at the 28-yard line of Illinois. Bruce Erb, the center, made the stop on Tommy Shane, who returned that ball about 32 yards to the 28-yard line of Illinois.
Shane might have gone all the way, but he kept running out of room as his blockers were preceding him down the side over there, much as the last drop of toothpaste coming out of the tube. There was nowhere to go but out of bounds. So the Irish have it.
Notre Dame with the ball at the 28-yard line of Illinois. Terry Hanratty is still the quarterback. The pitch back goes to Gladieux. He's to the 25, the 20, to the 15, 10, and out of bounds somewhere around the 5-yard line. And he's knocked down over there by Rich Erickson. Gladieux unofficially has somewhere just over 100 yards as he takes that ball on a 21-yard gain. The ball is spotted at the 6-yard line. Tight backfield this time. 1st and goal from the 6. The handoff goes on the left side through Crinity, who is in at halfback now. The ball just outside the Illinois 5-yard line. Full house backfield this time. Hanratty keeps the ball himself, moves around the right side. He's inside the 5 to perhaps the 4-yard line, but there he runs into 5 or 6 boys from Illinois, including Tony Flavik. All right, Frank, it's 3rd down, goal to go from the 4 this time. As Blyer gets it, dives over the right side, and he's to about the 1-yard line. 4th and goal from the 1. Terry Hanratty hands the ball to his halfback. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. Let's see who the ball carrier was. Bob Gladieux scores for Notre Dame. Dave Tomasula again made the stop for Illinois, but not in time, as Gladieux goes in the end zone for Notre Dame. Joe Azzaro will be in again, I would imagine, to attempt the extra point for the Irish. Places the kicking tee right at the 10-yard line. Terry Hanratty will hold. Everything's all set. There's the snap. The ball is spotted, kicked up in the air, and it's good. Notre Dame has the lead in this football game by the score of 4.
Mississippi 17, Southern Miss 7. Third quarter, Alabama 7, Tennessee 17. At the half, Colorado 14, Nebraska 7.
There's the kick by Azzaro. It's Bryder at the 15-yard line, back to the 20, 25, and he's hit by Quinn and brought down at the 28-yard line. Bryder is in for Houston, and Johnson is the fullback. Volkman fakes the pitch, goes back to pass. He throws long, intended for Wright, incomplete. Closest man to that football was Tommy Shane, the safety. Second down 10, the ball still at the Illini 28. There's the snap. Volkman back to pass after a fake to the halfback. He's being chased by Kuchenberg. Kuchenberg's got him back at the 20. And that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Notre Dame 40 and Illinois 7.
The Illini have the ball for third down at their 20, and here's Jim Morse.
And it's 3rd and 18 after that loss of 8 yards. One of the boys from Illinois jumps offside, and that brings the right defensive end for Notre Dame, Ed Villeman, also offsides. It's to go with the ball at the 15-yard line of Illinois. There's the snap. The handoff goes to the fullback, Rich Johnson, over right tackle, and he moves out to perhaps the 20-yard line. Bryder stands back at his 5-yard line. Now calls to the referee for a timeout. Bryder recognized there were only 10 men on the field for Illinois, so wisely called a timeout. Norris Coleman came in, and we're all set to go. Fourth down punting situation. There's the snap and the kick, low end over end this time. Takes a funny bound as number 7, Tommy Shane, picks it off at the 40, but he's brought down at the 43. And a clip is indicated. 1st and 10, the ball at the 28-yard line. Rolling to his left now, goes Hanratty, looks over the center, it's intercepted at the 40-yard line, back to the 30, and rolling to the right side and finally brought down is Fred Wolf. Making the tackle for Notre Dame was Jim Riley, the left offensive tackle. Fred Wolf picks off an interception for the Illini, and they'll have the ball at the 27-yard line of Notre Dame.
Terry Hanratty walks off shaking his head. He can't seem to understand how he could have such a phenomenal year last year and then have as many interceptions as the opposition has come up with this fall.
All right, Illinois out of the huddle with Bryder. Split to the left this time. Volkman's the quarterback. He goes back to pass, throws way over the head of the intended receiver, John Wright. Now he has a 2nd and 10 situation, moves to his left, and is brought down at the 25-yard line. Making the stop for Notre Dame, Dave Martin, along with big Mike McCoy. It's 3rd down and 7. The ball at the 24-yard line of Notre Dame as Volkman goes back to pass, throws over the center, and it is incomplete at the 5-yard line. It's 4th down, 7 yards to go with the ball at the Notre Dame 24. Option play to the right this time, and a reverse coming back to Johnny Wright, the end, and he's coming around the left side, but he's caught at the 22-yard line by Tom O'Leary. There was a pitch back that time going from Volkman to the fullback Johnson, and then back to Wright, who came around the left side, but it did not fool Tom O'Leary. And Notre Dame takes over at their own 22-yard line. Irish have the football once again. 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Terry Hanratty, still at quarterback for the Irish, goes back to pass, throws to Gladieux, completed the 25, and he's out of bounds at the 32-yard line, ridden out of bounds over there by Ron Bess. A gain of 8 yards on the play. The ball is spotted right at the 30, 2nd and 2. Terry Hanratty hands the ball and is fumbled. Handed the ball that time, tried to hand the ball, I should say, to Rocky Gladieux. It's 3rd down and 7, the ball at the 26 of Notre Dame. Hanratty goes back, rolls to his right, throws now, and it's complete to Gladieux at the 27-yard line. Rocky Gladieux will kick for Notre Dame, standing at his own 14. Back deep for Illinois, Ron Bess and Rich Erickson. Low pass from center. However, Gladieux gets the kick away, and it's a good one this time under the circumstances. Fair catch called for by Rich Erickson back at the 34-yard line.
Probably the best kick that Gladieux has had.
Interference call against Notre Dame and clipping call against Illinois. The two penalties, it looks like they're going to nullify one another. Tim Monty does the centering on kicking situations for Notre Dame. Good center this time. Gladieux gets the kick away. It's a spiral and a good one. Going back at the 32-yard line and fumbled there by Rich Erickson. He picks it up, however, and is down at about the 32-yard line. Gladieux was down there along the left this time. 1st and 10 for the 32. Dean Volkman pitches the ball back that time to Rich.
Third quarter, Minnesota 21, Michigan State nothing.
It's 2nd and 10 from the 38 as Volkman gets the ball. He's rushed and brought down back at the 45-yard line. Olsen in there to make the stop for Notre Dame. 3rd down and about 17 to go for Illinois. John Wright is split to the left. In motion comes the fullback. Back to pass goes Volkman. He completes it to Wright at the 35. Gets away from one tackler. Hit and knocked down by Bob Olsen. Wright to the left. Reither to the right. Volkman gets the ball, goes back to pass, throws out here to his left, and it's complete to Wright at the 20-yard line. He's stopped right there by Tom O'Leary. And they have a little match going on. 1st down, 10, Illinois. Back to pass goes Volkman. He throws out here to his right. It is incomplete at the 15-yard line, intended for fullback Rich Johnson. Wright is flanked to the left. There's the snap. Back to pass goes Volkman. He looks. He throws over the center. It's tipped by Dave Martin. It's incomplete. 3rd down, 10 yards to go. The ball at the 19-yard line of Notre Dame. There's the snap. And the quarterback, Volkman, is brought down back at the 28 or 29-yard line of Notre Dame by Chuck Lau. Ball at the Notre Dame 28. Reither is to the right again. As Volkman gets the ball, goes back to pass. He's being rushed. He throws over the center. It's intercepted and dropped by Shane. Notre Dame's ball, 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Bob Belden is the quarterback for Notre Dame. He's got the ball on the option. He fights his way over the 30-yard line to about the 33-yard line, and there's 3 flags down on the play now. Bill Janicek. A personal foul. That moves the ball to the 47-yard line of Notre Dame, where it's 1st and 10. Nick Furlong is split to the right. Haley to the left. Belden on the option to the left this time. Keeps the ball himself and may have gotten a yard or two before he was brought down by Mike Hogan. Call it 2nd and 9 with the ball now at the 48-yard line. Hanratty flank wide to the right. Pitch back this time goes to Haley. He's across the 50 and to the 49-yard line of Illinois. Ed Ziegler is in at fullback for Notre Dame. The situation is this: 3rd and 7 from the 49 of Illinois. Belden gets the ball, back to pass, throws out here, it's incomplete, tipped that time by offensive interference. That time was called against Notre Dame. He'll be kicking from his own 22-yard line. There's the snap, end-over-end kick this time, taken at the 28-yard line by Rich Erickson, and he's down right in his tracks. Dave Haley makes the stop for Notre Dame. While we were away, Rich Johnson carried for 2 yards around left end from the 29 to the 31, and Rick Volkman just went back to pass and lost the 2 yards that Johnson had picked up, so the ball is back at the 29-yard line of Illinois, where it's 3rd down and 10. 4 minutes left in the football game. If you joined us late, Notre Dame has a 40-7 lead over the Fighting Illini. They also have the football, 3rd and 10 from their own 29 as Volkman goes back to pass. Throws long this time. Way back. Oh, incomplete at the 30-yard line. Almost a beautiful catch by John Wright. As a matter of fact, now it's changed. Quinn will go back. Tom Quinn. Bryther will kick for Illinois with a 4th and 10 from their own 29. There's the snap. The kick is almost blocked. It's Tom Quinn at the Notre Dame 40, back to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, 40. One man to get by. He gets by Bryther. He'll go all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tom Quinn had one man to beat. After he got by the initial charge, he got by Charlie Bryther, the kicker, and went 60 yards on a punt return for the touchdown. Rich Johnson is down on the field now. He's the fullback for Illinois. He was banged up at the 35-yard line on a vicious block by a Notre Dame man.
On the 40-yard line by Tom Quinn.
And the team trainer for Illinois is working on his leg right at the 35-yard line of Illinois. For the Irish. There's the snap. The ball spotted up in the air, and Heaton makes it good. The score is Notre Dame 47 and Illinois 7. From their own 36-yard line. In the defensive secondary for Notre Dame, we have Tom Quinn, Don Reed, and Pete Donahue. One of the linebackers is Lavin. We'll try to get the rest for you in a moment. 1st and 10, Illinois from their own 36. Back to pass goes Volkman. Throws long down the left side to Wright. He's got it on a beautiful catch at the Notre Dame 37-yard line. And Eric Norrie is in there. 1st and 10 at the 37. Back to pass goes Volkman. He completes it again at the 25 to Johnny Wright. And Wright is brought down immediately by Joe Freeberry.
Illinois is up the line of scrimmage. Here's Jim.
And it's 1st and 10 at the Notre Dame 25. Back to pass goes Volkman again. Looks over the center. It's batted up in the air. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted by Quinn. Jim Merletti is in at a linebacker position for Notre Dame. Larry Schumacher is in at the right outside linebacker position for Notre Dame. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Volkman is being chased, and he's brought down back at the 35-yard line. Bryther and Wright are to the right this time. 3rd and 18 as Volkman goes back to pass, looks down the middle, throws long, intended for Wright. It's incomplete. Broken up very nicely back there in the end zone by Don Reed. Pass was intended for Johnny Wright again.
Pass was on the mark again, too, and it was just the omnipresent Reed there that was able to break it up.
Swan, 185 pounds, doing a good job replacing Tom Shane. All right, here we go. As Volkman goes back to pass again, he throws. It is incomplete, almost intercepted by Tom Quinn. Bob Belden's the quarterback. He rolls to his left. He throws. It's complete at the 40-yard line to Ziegler, to the 50 and down to the 45-yard line of Illinois. Check that. That was Haley, the receiver, Dave Haley. Rich Erickson and Ron Bess make the stop on Haley. And the ball is at the 43-yard line of Illinois.
Pass was completed to Dave Haley.
Gain of 24 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for the Irish. Belden gets the ball, goes back to pass, rolls to his right now, being chased, gets away from one man, gets away from two men. He's going to run with it. He's back to the line of scrimmage and down to the 39-yard line before he's stopped by Dave Tomasula. And 2nd down and 6 from the 39-yard line of Illinois. Furlong is split to the right this time. Belden gets the football, goes straight back to pass. He looks. He throws it, got plenty of time. It's incomplete at the 10-yard line. Pass intended on the far side of the field for Ed Ziegler. 3rd down, 6 yards to go for Notre Dame. The ball at the 39-yard line of Illinois. Nick Furlong again is split to the right for the Irish. There's the snap. Pitch back is wild this time. Back at the 30, at the 20.